before you buy me a rose. Be covered in dirt before I'm covered in gold. He's trying it on, yeah, he's ticking me off. Say what you want, but I won't ever be told. 'Cause I'm in love with a monster.
Happy Halloween. Hi guys. So this video I have literally tried to film about 2 or 3 times now. My video footage got deleted and the video goes out tomorrow, so I'm doing this very last minute, so excuse the sloppy camera work just a little bit. Anyway, in the video I'm going to be showing you 3 DIYs that you guys can do at home for Halloween. Actually 4 if you include this backdrop. I'm also going to be giving you guys tips on how to basically decorate your house inexpensively while living on your own. I've been living on my own for almost 2.5 years now, and let me tell you, when I first moved out, my decorations, I didn't have decorations. This is just my tips from the last 2 years that I've learned from Halloween and everything, and I really hope you guys enjoy the video. So basically the only footage I have of the orange and black curtains that I actually did sew myself is this, and it's just me flipping them inside out after sewing them together. All I did was buy 1.5 yards of the, as you can see, orange material, and then 1.5 yards of the black lace material. The black lace material is actually taller, so I could just flip it down and then pin them together, and that made the part where the bars would go through for the curtain rod. Anyway, that is all the footage that I have for you guys for these curtains, but they turned out really well actually. I was so excited for them. Anyway, thanks guys. So for this DIY, I just basically took yarn and scissors, and you also need 8 tacks, and all I did was take them right above my bed, and I basically made a star with the tacks, as you can see here. And the next thing that I did is just tie some more yarn right in the center of it, and basically went around until basically you get this web design, and then all you're going to do is just tie it off when you get as much of the web as you want. And that's all for this. Thanks guys. So this next DIY that I'm going to be doing is this candy corn vase, as you can see. For all the things that you need are a vase from the dollar store and 4 to 5 cups of candy corn, a paper towel roll that I just got from work, and I also got these candy corn pumpkins. And I also just got some black flowers and 1 red rose to put in the middle of the bouquet. The first thing that we're going to do is put the paper towel roll in the middle of the vase, and we're just going to fill it up with the candy corn around it. This way you don't have to completely fill it with candy corn, and your flowers will fit in nicely and easily. So after the candy corn is done, since the paper towel roll is too big, I had to put the pumpkins at the very top and bend the paper towel a bit, but the flowers still fit in perfectly, as you can see here. So doing this Halloween backdrop was literally the easiest DIY that I did. It took me literally just like 2 minutes. All I did was go and buy this material. It's a really thick, durable material for you guys, so you guys won't see the wall behind it. And all I did was just tack that up, and I bought 2 yards of it. And after I got it all tacked up, it was all done, and there was my background. I'm all ready to go. So this last DIY was my funnest one to make. It was just bloody candles, and you guys didn't get to see what they looked like before because I lost that footage. Again, I'm sorry. But all I did was just take a candle here that I got for 50 cents at the dollar store and just lit that, and all I did was wait for the wax to melt. And as long as you're patient and you're willing to take the time in to get the layers that you want, or the amount of wax that you want to get the candle looking as bloody as you need it to, they turned out really well, and same with the pumpkin. So now for the tip parts that I have for you, I have 3 big tips that I found helped me a lot when I first moved out, and I just have them written down here in case you're wondering if I keep looking down. Anyway, tip number 1 is just the first time you move out, don't go out and buy all these things when they first start coming out with all the new items for the holiday, because they mark them up, all these prices, because everyone's going to want to buy them because they're brand new. But my first year I moved out, I didn't have decorations. I waited until basically November 1st, and then I went out and bought a bunch of Halloween stuff that was brand new for me next year, and I only spent 25 to 30% of the price. Like, right November 1st, bam, they're all marked down half. It's amazing. Anyway, tip number 2 is just to be creative and look up ideas, because if you do want to do things, you don't have to spend a bloody fortune. You can wait until after the holidays, like I said in the first tip, and buy the expensive things later on, since it's your first time out on your own. And when I say be creative, I mean look online, because there's so many ideas now with Pinterest, with YouTube. There's also a new app that I found. It's called Vegan Amino, which is good for recipes, not to do with DIYs. But another one that I found was also Facebook was a big one for me. That's where I found the candle DIY. And yeah, just look online. You can find lots of ideas. Tip number 3, my also final tip, is kind of a 2-in-1. The first part of it is just go to secondhand places if you do want to look for things, just to be creative. That way you're also reusing things, and you don't have to spend a bloody fortune just to get something that you want for decorations or for your costumes even. And also, to add on to that, look for pieces that you could almost replace in your house. Like, if you have a bunch of bowls on your counter that hold your wooden spoons, and that's an example for me, especially because I actually have a bear shaped head bowl that holds all my wooden spoons. And what I did was, when I went out last year, it was after Halloween, and they had all this stuff marked down. I paid $2 for these 3 containers that are Halloween colors. They're glittery, and one of them says like spiders are in this container, and then witches brews in the other container. I don't actually know the exact words, but they're really pretty. And then this big container that is just plastic container. People use them for drinks. You put ice in it or something. I put all of my spices in it, and I took my bread box and I put that in the box where the Halloween stuff goes. That way it's not in your way, it's not under your cupboard, it's not going to get in your way until after Halloween. And then after the holidays, you just take out what you replaced and put them back out, and then you put what you use for the holidays back in the box, so nothing goes out of place. It's what I've always done. I do it with my Christmas stuff too, and it helps a lot with space considering I live in an apartment. Anyway, that is all of my tips for you guys. If you want any more tips, you can leave comments down below. If you have any ideas, leave comments down below. I'd be glad to hear them from you guys. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching the video. It's been a long night. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'm glad that I eventually did get this done, because it is Monday right now and the video comes out tomorrow on Tuesday. Anyway, I just wanted to thank you guys for watching, and I can't wait to show you guys next week's video and the following week, which will be both out on Tuesdays, okay? Just remember, Tuesdays is Sindylouwho, okay? Anyway, I'm really excited because next week we get to cook food, and then the following week you guys get to see my costume ideas. I'm so excited to show you guys. I mean, I can't wait. Anyway, I love you guys. Good night.